So I'm doing something a bit different today. I've shared that I've been in a bit of a rut with my own content, especially on socials lately. I've spent the last week basically treating myself like a client and really connecting with my why and the magic that really happens within the calls. So I've been spending a lot of time in my Smile file, which has got all of my client testimonials in there. And I also had calls with potential clients who want to work with me last week. The really obvious thing was that I don't talk enough about the deep, identity gap work that I do inside the program. And that's really the bit that lights me up. I think the reason I've been hesitant to show up and promote Silent Storm is maybe because I've outgrown my current messaging. Yes, I do marketing strategy, but a lot of the work at the beginning is to do with the concept of you and how you see yourself and trusting yourself and really digging into who are you as a person? Because unless we look at who you are and who you want to show up as, the marketing stuff won't happen and you'll keep doing what you've been doing. A lot of people come to me because they feel like they've got to be a louder, more extroverted, always be on version of themselves. But once they've done this work and figured out, no, this is how I am, this is me, this is my personality, and this is how I like to work, and these are the people that I want to work with, it almost gives them the permission to be like, oh my God, yeah, that is me. And don't get me wrong, I know it's easy to do. I've been doing a lot of doom scrolling and doing a lot of comparisonitis. And it's easy to fall into the trap, right? But spending this past week really reconnecting with my foundations, my why, my purpose, and going to my Smile file and watching all the testimonials and being like, oh my God, yeah, I do love doing this shit. That I really do love, working with people in this program. It's really re-energized me and reconnected me to my messaging. Maybe if you're feeling a bit meh about showing up, don't be afraid to go back to your foundations because marketing is one big experiment. It's not like a one and done. And also, we change as people and our businesses evolve, right? Maybe your values or what you're asking for from your business 2 years ago even isn't what you want from it now. Or maybe the type of client that you want to work with has also moved on. So you want to work with people who are further along in their journey, but all of that not quite translating into your content right now. So maybe you're attracting people who aren't quite ready to work with you, or you're getting loads of objections, or you're getting all those objections. So I guess my message is that if you're feeling in a bit of a rut, maybe go back to your brand foundations and see if you need a reset. And obviously, if you'd like to work one-to-one on that, I am opening up 5 spaces for Silent Storm. You can apply from the link in my bio, but if you'd like a chat to see if we'd be a good fit, my DMs are always open, of course. And this week's podcast is also a bit of a different one for me. It's a testimonial from a client who's been through Silent Storm, because she basically covers everything I want to tell you about it from a client's point of view.
I got from it what I didn't expect. I went into it, because I'd seen what you've been doing, so I knew I'd jump on it. And it's just given me something I didn't expect. That wasn't listed in a way.
What drew you to joining and what were you expecting?
A whole introverted thing. No one else is doing that. No one's saying they're introverted. Everyone's there's got to be a certain label to it. Whereas it's as simple as, no, I just prefer to be myself quietly. I don't want to be loud on social media. And I knew you were the person. And I was expecting from it, which I got, was, being able to show up introverted, not having to be loud on social media, because that's what I was trying to do, which meant I kind of hid for a whole year and didn't show up because I was trying to be too much. That wasn't me. You helped me pin our message down so much, drilled right down into to the core, that I felt confident to show up and not have to be a loud person, because I can be hyper, but that's personal for the people that know me. I don't have to be that online.
Yeah.
And you just kind of reopen a box for me that I can be introverted and still show up. And people are connecting with that because I'm being able to show up genuinely. I run a video editing agency, but I was scared to show up on video, which was very contradictory. And now I'm just doing it naturally. I'm still second guessing, was that okay? But I'm not deleting it. I'm not questioning it. I'm just okay, that's done. It's out there. I didn't expect it. In 3 months, I've done more for the business than I've done in 3 years in face-to-face stuff.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah.
Why did you feel like you had to be loud or someone that you're not?
Just with the way social media is, and you see everyone being oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And even not just when everyone's been perfect, when everyone's showing the really bad days as well. And I'm oh, so I've got to show the bad days with the good. There's some stuff I don't want to share, but I need to share it in the right way that connects to the content.
Yeah.
And I just felt lost in reading what everyone else is doing. And I was I don't want to be either side of it. I just want to be kind of in the middle that just pops up and goes, hi.
Yeah. So what was it in the course that helped you to do that? You said it unlocked something in you. What was it in particular?
I'd say mainly you, like being able to speak. But it's when, connected with you straight away and you really pulled it out. And as I went through the course material, I was able to drill down really to what the what and why of why I'm doing, not just why the business is doing it, but why I'm doing it.
Mm.
And with video, as I say, with being doing video, it's having that confidence to show up, and you really gave me that to be like, okay, I can show my face. I don't have to be a mess in my Udi, and I don't have to be all done and proper. I can just turn up.
Yeah, that's why I really focus on the why you're doing it
Yeah.
piece, because it really does pull you through. But the why has to be coming from you, not someone else's why.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to do it.
Yeah, because I was looking at so surface level, like, oh, I must do X to get to Y and Z. But you showed, like, no, there's a whole array that if you're not aligned with it, that's why you're not showing up. And it's why I wasn't. Like, for the whole of 2025, I didn't start posting again until I was chatting to you. And, like, I did, like, market research, and I never have done that or anything.
You must have done courses before, right? Marketing stuff.
Yeah, I've done them before, but they seem like directed to a certain type of person or very generic. It's like the person who wants to show up every day, who wants to be loud and that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't keep up with that pace. It was overwhelming for me, and it just didn't feel natural at all. I felt this constant pressure to look right, look perfect, get the content.
So do you feel like you've got the "this is me, take it or leave it" attitude? No.
Yeah. I'm like more leaning towards I'm confident. Like, I messaged you last night saying, I got on a call with a previous client who, because I was showing up again, it reminded them of, oh, I like you, I worked with you, you did a good job, I want to work with you again. And if I wasn't showing up, I don't think I would have got back on the call with them, and they've signed back up with us.
Amazing. So it's giving you confidence.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say you're showing up with content now, why is that? Is it because it's felt more doable?
Doable, and I'm more aligned and connected with what I'm saying. Like, I know we took some time to get down to, because it's hard as video editing to stand out as a video editor because so many people are video editing. And you helped really drill down to what made us different, and I could actually speak to that message we were sharing. We weren't trying to be like, oh, look at this edit the way we do. It was, we edit for you as an expert. You've done the hard job. Here we are to take that off for you. We remove that friction. You be the expert when we get on. I can really speak to that message without having to be showboaty about what we do. And it really helped align with what we put out.
That's my favorite bit. I love spending time on that because it makes such a difference to not only your confidence, but then to your content as well. Because then you're like, okay, this is who I am. This is who I'm for. And then just laser focus.
And you're definitely like, you know what you're putting out. You're not like, I don't feel like I'm putting anything out fake. Because when I was doing that, I was like, I don't even want to go back on to check engagement or anything.
Are you enjoying marketing now?
Yeah.
And showing up?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it before. Now I'm like, I'm eager. I'm trying not to doom scroll.
Yeah.
But I'm eager to get back on, and like I'm actually interacting with other people. I'm like commenting on their post. Even today, someone tagged me in a post. I'd never spoke to them. I'd connected with them and I hadn't had the chance to message them. But they'd already tagged me in a post to say, speak to Sam. She knows how to do this for you. And I'm like, I've not spoke to this person, but it's just because I'm showing up and it's there.
Yeah, and also because your profile is aligned and you're speaking to the right people, so the profile's doing the work as well.
Yeah, I actually like looking at my profile now as well.
I love it. It wins everywhere. Okay, perfect. So I was going to ask you about the structure of the course. Like, how did you find like the way it's laid out and the support and stuff like that?
Yeah, I found the course very easy to follow. Like I say, I've done some before where a module can be like 40 minutes long for one video, and I'm like, if every module was that long, I haven't got the time. Whereas yours are they're spread out and they're easy to follow. Like everything's written out in the way that it's not too jargony.
Yeah.
And I know exactly what I'm getting from that course, and you do it step by step. There was no questions when doing it where I'm like, oh, I don't know how to actually implement this. It's like everything was so perfectly there. And I knew I could message you, and I know I was a bit different with things because I kind of like get my head down and get on with it, but you really like adapted to what I do and helped me in every way. It was more than I expected.
Good. So if there's anyone else who's thinking about joining Silent Storm, what would you say to them?
I'd say definitely join. If anything, you'll get more for yourself that will follow with the business. It'll help you understand yourself better to align with your business better, because if you're not right, your business won't be right. And you've really opened my eyes to that. It's in a selfish way, but not selfish way. It's me first, then the business, and it'll all follow naturally. So it's for the people that don't want to be loud on social media, don't want to follow the crowds and do their own thing. It's definitely, I'd recommend it 1,000%.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is it about the course that made you feel like it was introvert friendly, or for you?
It didn't overwhelm me, and I didn't feel like forced to be like, you have to do this to get business, to be seen, to be someone on social media. It wasn't about the virality, it wasn't about the trends. It was a very consistent system of, if you do X, you'll get to Y. But with everything else that comes into it, it was a very streamlined course that I could follow without being overwhelmed at all.
Amazing. So then what's happened as a result in the 3 months we've been working together? What wins have you had?
Showing up more. I'm consistently showing up more. Feel more confident. But it has expanded our client base. I've actually done, for the first time in 3 years, done my own sales call for the business and closed it.
Yeah.
And
That's massive, like 3 years.
3 years, I've never done the sales call. When I have, I always friend zoned myself. So we end up being friends. This was the first time where I got on confident that I know what I'm going in with. And it was a warm lead as well, because I'd been showing up. That was probably one of the biggest wins.
So it worked.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you feel going forward now? Do you feel equipped with, like, you've got a rhythm that you can rinse and repeat?
Definitely. I definitely feel more aligned to the message. I'm not like waking up each day like, oh, I need to tweak this, oh, I need to tweak that. It's just like, no, just get up and I can do my content, I can engage, and I know what I'm saying to people. Like, before, I was always questioning how I sold the business. I was like, what? I was going to Connor. I was like, what do we do? And he's like, what do you mean? Do we do? And I'm like, but what do we do? What's the benefit? And now I know, like, I know exactly, like, we're doing video editing for experts who have footage already made. And that doesn't have to be all fluffy and be like, oh, we do da 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 da. This is what you do. And I'm confident in saying that.
But it makes such a difference, not only to you, but for people that you're trying to target as well, because then people can recommend you and tag you in posts and all sorts.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.